What's up, all you clashers out there? This is Galaxis, and thanks for tuning in for another video. This is episode 4 of how to make your account stronger. This time we're going to be working on inscriptions, working on blue crystals and how to get more blue crystals, and just looking at the lost realm and trying to figure out what priority is, and ways to be able to get the most rewards that you can. So you see I'm claiming those 25 gems, doing my quest board, just getting in there. I got max gold. I did that before we started the video. When it got max gold, we got max mana. So let's take a look real quick. Look at the crests and look at our inscription levels right now. I haven't been working a whole lot, but I have brought these guys up. You want to try and make full sets. I don't recommend trying to get flame guard, but I threw those on earlier. You want to try and make full sets for your guys. That's what you're hoping for. And once you get a full set, that's how you actually activate the talent. So if you guys didn't know exactly how the crest system works, that's how it works. You got to get a full set of 4, and then it actually activates the talent. And so we'll be going over more about that throughout the series, and we'll touch again on this. But basically, the crest set and inscription is really, really important. So there's a lot of people that take that for granted, I think, and it's really one of the most important factors to the difference between you being strong or weaker than your opponent. So you guys got to put in the work. Now I got max gold, so we're going to go in here and we're trying to find a merchant. See, I'm starting out with 104,000 blue crystals. So let's go ahead and gather up all these free crystals. You got to keep on working on those crystal mines too. You can put your red crystals into that. Leveling up the crystal mines. See, those got all these up here at level 8. So we have max stamina. We're just going to run around. We're trying to find hopefully a merchant. And if we get a merchant, we want to hopefully find one with a whole bunch of blue crystals, because that's going to be one big resource for you to be able to get your blue crystals, replenish those as you're using them, because you're going to have to use those for inscriptions, and just really need to have those hanging out. So we got lucky here. Reduce damage. We can definitely take this demon out. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get it all set up, and probably just going to cut scene and go to the end of the battle. That way we don't have to sit here and watch it all, but I'm sure I can knock this guy out. Okay, here we are, and we're pretty much got him down. He's got a sliver left, and I think this is going to be the last time he's going to drop his shield. Okay, there we go. So we got a victory. It took us a couple minutes. So that's what you got to do, man. You got to go in and you got to hope that you get lucky, get some demons. Got that demon loot. 400 red crystals is awesome reward for that, and then it also got the mythical crest bag too. So that's really, really important to be able to do that. So every demon that you see, they're going to drop a mythical crest bag. You're going to get the red crystals. So what we're hoping is a good merchant pops up with one of those blue crystal chests that have like 20,000, and later as you start to level up your lost realm, you start running into like 100,000 chests that have like 100,000 blue crystals. Okay, we got a merchant. Oops. We got a merchant here, so let's see. So we got some blue crystals, and they're trying to lure us to get that bulwark crest set, and that would be awesome, a bulwark crest, but we are after blue crystals. That's really what you want to focus on until, in the future, you'll bring in enough gold that you can grab a bunch of different stuff. But when you're lower might, you want to really try and get crystals out of those. You want to try and avoid, getting other stuff, unless it's like a gold key, which you have to have at least 1 million, be able to hold at least 1 million coming in to be able to get the gold key. But, if it's a gold key, silver keys I usually pick up because that can help you in the long run. But try and hang on to those and do the best you can at that, and just sort of pick and choose. But, if you can get a really good outcome when you're being able to grab some of those blue crystal boxes, or blue crystal chests that they hand out in there. So just going in, and I think we're going to use that, sell those other ones, and we're going to use this. You could sell those for red crystals, but I wouldn't really do that. I used to actually do that when the Lost Realm when I first started, working in the Lost Realm, I thought, hey man, we can get rid of some of these, red crystals, and we could trade those for blue and vice versa. But really, you really want to hang on to those. You want to go ahead and cash those blue crystal bags in and not sell those for red crystals. They gave us, a few things that actually improved it. I think there was Here Be Demon is actually one of the biggest things that helped us to where we wouldn't have to struggle for red crystals. So now that we have Here Be Demon, it's definitely making it a lot easier for us. All right, so now they didn't really give us what we were looking for the merchant, so we're going to just keep on going through until we use all of our stamina, and just hope that we get something good. We still have the gold, so we can grab pretty cool stuff out of a merchant if we can get a good merchant to pop up. So looking for that merchant drop. Not having a problem at all knocking out these guys here. Got a gold pack. We can sell that for honor badges. So you always love the gold and mana packs, but and then the crest bags, we can also sell those extra spare crest for more blue crystals, because you get 2,000 blue crystals per crest bag. And if it's rare, then I think you get 4,000 for that, and it just continues to go up. But you don't really sell rares very often. I mean, maybe some self-destructs or something, but not really something that you're going to find yourself doing very often. So just keep on rolling on through here. Probably be best to go ahead and jump on in, since this chest was closest. We can go ahead and open, and there we got a merchant. Awesome. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about. That's 3 for 750,000. And it's 20,000 blue crystals. So we just picked up 60,000 blue crystals right there. So, that's definitely coming in handy, and that's what you got to look for. If you get really lucky, you can get a couple merchants to pop up, or get even a couple more crystals out of those, and man, that is what pays off. You get those stacking up. You do that for 10 days, and you get 100,000 for 10 days. Then you're already picked up 1 million blue crystals. So it adds up, and it's definitely worth your time to go in there in the Lost Realm, and just don't waste any of your stamina. That's what it comes down to. You got to keep on grinding. You can't waste stamina by just letting it pile up and then not actually going out and using it when it's at 80. So we got pretty good rewards out of there. We were able to pick up a couple blue crystal bags, some blue crystal chests. So we're looking pretty good. Go ahead and just take a look real quick in our warehouse. Now, remember when we first started, we only had 104,000 blue crystals. So we're just doing a little bit of work here, and when we're done, we're going to take a look and see how many blue crystals we were able to pick up. And basically, since I'm not really going to be doing a lot in the Lost Realm, since we went in and used all our stamina, just go ahead and sell these now and get the honor badges for those. So now we have all of our mana, and it's time to start doing some inscribing. So we picked up a bunch of blue crystals, probably about 80,000 blue crystals that we picked up. So it takes 258,000 mana, but not very many blue crystals. Like I was saying, as you get up into like 80, level 80 and stuff like that, it starts to take, hundreds of thousands of blue crystals. So it looks like it doesn't take a lot now, but it will blow your mind definitely as you start to level up. So let's see, another thing I wanted to talk about is Wretched Gorge, because Wretched Gorge is another place where you can go. It's a good resource to be able to get more red crystals and blue crystals sometimes out of that too. But you get a lot of red crystals from that. And Wretched Gorge is Team Mesa. If people Team Here Be Monsters. Sorry, Team Here Be Monsters. You got to be 20,000 might to get in there. But Wretched Gorge, Team Here Be Monsters. That is the place to go to be able to get some more red crystals and blue crystals. So you guys gotta stick up and get up on that once you get up to 20,000. All right, and just taking a look real quick here, we're going to do a little work in the warehouse. And I want to show you guys something about this here. We can open up the blue crystal bags, and I would always say open the blue crystals. Don't just sell not the blue crystals, but the crest bags. Don't just sell the crest bags for the crystals, because you could just sell them without even opening them. If you're really in a hurry and you just don't care, you could do that. But you'd be better off to just at least open them. You sell them for $2,000 each, but at least open them and save the ones that are important to save. Personally, I focused more. Now I'm starting to actually save some stone skins, but I actually focused mostly on sprint, slowdowns, heavy blows. Those were the ones that of the ordinary, crest bags that I really was focusing on, getting some of those crests out of those, because of the fact that, hey, you can use slowdown, you can use sprint, you can use heavy blow. Heavy blow can be used to stun the boss. If you don't have a good stun team for boss battles, then you can definitely use heavy blows. Put heavy blow crest sets all over everybody, and that's going to help out. Slow down is going to help you to be able to beat some bosses in HBM and stuff like that, and be able to slow down people that way. And then sprint, that's going to help you in the arena. You can put sprint crest sets on different guys and help you to flank in the arena, stuff like that. But stone skin, tenacity, those ones are ones that are really going to take you a long time to see the benefit of them. Honestly, at a lower level, it really wasn't something that I was focused on. Now, like I said, I'm not always right, but that's sort of the way that I looked at it. Those other ones were more valuable to me as being sold as crystals, or just getting rid of them, getting them out of the way. But now I am starting to stack up stone skin, because I want to put some stone skins on my guys. Flame guards can come in handy at higher levels. So, there becomes a point where you start to say, well, I'm going to go ahead and start to invest some more gems and warehouse space, and I'm going to just start keeping everything. But at a lower level, around the might that this account is, you just want to sell all this stuff, because you don't want to you don't have a lot of room in the warehouse, and you need those blue crystals to make your guys stronger, to keep on inscribing and bringing up the levels on everybody. So you see what I'm hanging on to: slow down, sprints, heavy blows, and that's giving me all the space to continue to open these up. And every time I see something that's not a slow down, sprint, or a heavy blow, then basically I see blue crystals there, because I can keep on selling these, and that's going to continue to increase my stack of blue crystals. This is 6,000 right there. So that starts to add up. You do that over and over, it really starts to add up. And obviously you can't sell that many crest bags every day, but you can definitely get those stacked up pretty quick. As long as you're in the Lost Realm, you're using all your stamina, you're going to end up with a whole lot of those. I have like 700 crest bags on my main. Yeah, that's sort of crazy, I know. I got to take some time to open those all up, to consume, to use those for blue crystals, or, start to develop and make higher level crest sets and stuff like that. But, at this point, on a lower might account, that's not really going to be your focus. Your focus is going to be trying to get good sets like this. Here you go. Got a heavy blow, 10% chance to inflict coma. And we got a whole set of slowdown there. So now we got 25% chance. You see, as soon as you actually put a full set on, then it activates the talent. Until then, it's just some added stuff. It's going to give you a little bit of increase, a boost in HP and a boost in attack. But it's not really going to be effective. When it's really effective is when you put a full set on. So, for those of you that didn't know that, then that is how it works. So you see, we don't have a full set for our Pumpkin Duke there, so we're just going to go ahead and drop anything on him. And if you're running out of space in the warehouse, you might want to consider just throwing some spare crests on one of your guys that you're not using, because they can sort of act like storage. They can hold 4 crest sets, and if they're just random crest sets, as long as you have just one of each, that clears up space in the warehouse, as long as you have one. If you have two of them, obviously you put one on somebody, there's still one in the warehouse, and that's not effective. But here you go. Got a sprint on the Santa Boom. Put that on him to help in arena. And since we have Skull Knight's going to just run out there and take all the aggro and stuff. So we can have guys moving a little bit faster with Skull Knight out there in the front, you know, taking all the aggro. So see, we're still missing a few more crests to make some full sets on a couple guys, but we got full sets on a lot of people, and that's pretty cool, man. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. You can swap those out, so you know you don't have to keep what you have, you know, on those guys. But here we go, starting to get some more blue crystals. That was another 10,000 right there. That's another 14,000. So, or you know, 14,000 altogether that we're getting here. Another there's 16. So, I mean, you know, that's a lot of blue crystals that add up pretty quick. So you guys got to stick with that, man. You got to keep on grinding. That's how you get more blue crystals, guys. You got to keep on grinding. You got to be in the Lost Realm. You got to put in work in there, man, just to make sure that you're staying ahead of the curve. Because, see, we can bring her up by just giving one. Once she's 21, we can start. This is what I was telling you about. You can just start throwing random stuff on her, but it has to have one, just one. See, we got that. We got one of these. See, this one here only has one, so we'll go ahead and throw that. And there you go. We almost have a full scatter set. But so that's what it comes down to, guys, and that freed up a little bit of space here so we can do the rest of these. And you know, I see just blue crystals. You know, if it's not a slowdown, if it's not a sprint, if it's not heavy blow, then I'm probably gonna sell it. You're probably gonna see me selling those. Definitely selling Scorch. Definitely selling Blade Shell. Flame Guard, you know, they can actually help out a little bit. So you might want to consider keeping Flame Guard, you know, because they can definitely help out. If you have a full set of Flame Guard, that can help out. But you see what happened there. I just wanted to show you. We spent 15,000 blue crystals to forge. Now, when you get a lot and you're up in, you know, have like 1 million blue crystals or a couple million, then forging like that isn't very much of a problem. But you don't want to do that on a low might account, you know, when you're really needing those blue crystals. So sometimes it pans out. If I would have done that and I would have got, you know, a rare or a mythic crest, that would have been awesome, you know, and it would have definitely been worth it. But I just blew 15,000 blue crystals right there. So it's not something that you want to go run around doing. You know, if you feel like you got a wild hair, you can go ahead and do it at least one time and see if you can come up. But let's take a look real quick. You know, remember we had 104,000 blue crystals when we first started this session. Now I want to see real quick, and then we're gonna head on out of here. We have 275,000. So we picked up 170 blue crystals, guys. That's how you get blue crystals. That's how you make your account stronger. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. You know, make sure that you like and subscribe and just keep on clashing, keep on grinding. Until next time, Galaxis out.